American Across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Sharpe Radio. I am your host, Monica.
And I am Tony.
Hey, Tony has done it again. Welcome back, Tony. You've been missing.
Yeah,
You've been MIA, shorty.
work.
I don't know why, but we're gonna get into it. But first, I want to make sure you guys remember that you can always catch us right here, not Tony's finger, but you can always catch us right here at 7 p.m. on Thursdays, depending on where you're watching, on fire-tv.com. Some of you guys be watching us through Facebook. However, if you miss an episode, just log on to onfire-tv.com. And you can see any episode that you may have missed. You can also, most importantly, so what happened there? What did I miss? Something changed that I wasn't aware. If you have any questions, suggestions for topics, you would like to be a guest, simply shoot me an email at theswatradioshow@gmail.com. And I promise I will check it. I check it at least twice a week. I promise. So again, that is theswatradioshow@gmail.com. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms, Sharpe Radio. Also, you can follow my personal page, Monica WLS and the number 2, on Instagram and TikTok. Some people are already on my Facebook. Somehow they found me. But whatever, it's Monica still standing on Facebook. Let's go, Tony. Wake up.
I'm woke. I'm on the computer, but I'm Tony Berger on all social media platforms except whichever one I'm not Tony Berger on. I'm one driving mofo.
I cannot. That is Instagram.
Yeah, I couldn't remember for a second.
It's all right. It's all right. It is A-okay. I do have a quote for you guys. I want to be inspirational. Okay, there's a lot of quotes I could use. We could use some of Katt Williams quotes, but we won't. So I'm going to say, the path to success is paved with small wins, resting on a string of modest but constructive steps forward. So when I say that, I'm saying this: just celebrate every win, no matter how big or how small. Celebrate all your wins. I know I will be. I have decided I'm no longer having birthday parties because at the end of the day, I'm spending a lot of money for other people to come and celebrate with me. So I have decided birthdays are for trips, birthdays are for vacation. So we going to Jamaica. Yeah, Shannon tried to make my trip a group thing. I know she's gonna be watching this, but because we're starting a social club for women, so Tony won't be there. But we started a social club for women, and why are you shaking your head?
I'm done with the whole club scene.
Oh, we're not that type of. I'll discuss it at another time, but she was like, we're gonna open it up to the group. No, I kind of want my birthday trip to be, just my close family and friends. I want us to, have fun, and as my daughter would say, turn up, whatever. So I want us to do that. I'm still fighting a cold, so if I or cough, I'm good. I don't have COVID or any of that other stuff they
this
have
week.
because I've been tested. Ain't no this week. Don't play with me. Don't try to speak that mess into existence in my life. I'm good. I haven't had COVID in over a year and some change because I didn't get COVID. I got the COVID vaccine. How about that? But anyway, I don't want to go there. But yeah, so that's what I think. You know, everybody should do. Do trips for your birthday. Forget spending all that money so other people can come and eat up your food and dance and all that. Mm-mm. That's dance on your dime. Because I'm not paying for people to go to Jamaica. This is the information. I'm going this day, this time. You can come later. However you need to do it. I'm gonna be there for a whole week. Um, I saw another quote that I wanted to say. However, I'll save it to the end. So Tony, you've been on a slight, not even a vacation. What you been up to?
Working, turned up in the work field.
Oh my.
Yeah, why am I coughing all of a sudden?
Yeah, yeah,
You better not be spreading germs through the social media
yeah.
network.
This is not
But
even social media, so don't try to put that on me.
no, I've been working like crazy. It's like their freeze season, even though things ain't freezing yet, we still have a significant amount of utility breaks. So
Oh wow.
yeah, a lot of water breaks, a lot of sewer breaks, a lot of homeowners doing their own thing, creating issues. So
Mm. Okay. I told my parents they need to call the city because um something was backing up into their house. They called a plumber. And he's like, um, I can do this, whatever. It started going down. However, he said that if they have to come back, the problem is probably out
on
in
the
the street.
city, yeah,
However, the city was just working out there, and then not long after, here y'all go with a backup. Y'all need to call the city.
absolutely.
So I don't know what they waiting for. And they just paid up. I was like, why would y'all pay all that money for somebody to come and do that? I would have called the city because this is y'all. It's your problem,
I
and now
tell
y'all
people,
made it my problem.
I tell people all the time, when you have an issue, don't call a plumber, call a city or a county, whatever jurisdiction you live in, because from my experience, 9 times out of 10, it's on them, especially when you have sewage coming back in your home.
Exactly. That was my point.
Yeah.
Especially because they was just working out
They were
there.
just working out there. It's like almost like a no-brainer.
I remember because I went to pick my mother up for an appointment, and he gonna tell me, "Oh, you need to move." I said, "No, y'all need to wait." He was like, "Well, we're working in front of this house." I said, "That's fine. I'm picking my mother up, so y'all gonna have to wait." You don't see them signs? Oh, I saw them, but it also say 9 o'clock. It is 8:45, so I'm gonna say it till 9.
Yeah, you be one of them. I had one of them last week. She said, "So what you telling me?" I said, "I'm not asking you." She said, "So what are you asking me?" I said, "I'm not asking you anything. I'm telling you, move your car or I'm gonna have the police move it for you." She's like, "I wish someone would get in my car." I said, "Oh, they're not gonna get in it. They're just gonna hook to it."
But see, here's the problem with that. If you put up the signs and the signs say no parking here from 9 to 2, then it's 9 to 2. Don't rush me.
Agreed.
You see my
Agreed.
mother coming out the door, and my mother still has to get into a wheelchair and be pushed to my vehicle. So, like, what you think? Man, if you don't get out my face, he kept talking. I rolled my window up, like, you know.
That's why for me, when I put out signs, I don't put down the times we gonna work. I put down from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That way, when I get there at 9, everything already clear.
You got to put whatever your permit or whatever say. Don't play with me. Because I'd be parked right there, like they making this up. They not even here.
You don't get permits. They when you're doing contractual work or municipal work, you don't get a permit. They give you them papers, and basically what time you write on it is the valid times.
Yeah.
But most
Yeah.
people write the time that they work. So if they arrive to that job site at 9, they write and they're gonna be there from 9 to 2.
Yeah, well, I wasn't moving until I was done doing what I was doing. Then when I came back to drop her off, the guy was still there. He was like, "You need me to move the truck up? I don't need you to do nothing. I'm just gonna block this up till I get my mother out." Like, what you talking about? You blocking a handicap ramp. I need you to move so I can. Thank you.
Yeah. If it's 8-9, it's 9. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna argue that point with anybody because the signs is the time. You know what I'm saying? But for the worker's sake, if you want more, then you gotta put. If you want no one to be there at 9, then you gotta put 8 on there. Don't put 9 and expect to show up at 9 and start working. It ain't gonna happen like that because people probably just coming out at 9 to move their cars.
Right, right. Some people probably ain't going nowhere,
Mm-mm.
so they gotta get up to even move the car. But let's get into these topics real quick because we could talk about that forever. Um, our first story, we have to talk about. It's unfortunate, but I'm going there. Um, I'm not gonna say I have a history with Calvin. I just don't.
You do.
I don't fuck with that nigga. So I don't be glad with it. I mean, it is what it is. I don't fuck with that nigga. But no, just a little backstory. Like, when I was doing my sports radio show, he was supposed to come on with. First, it was with Devin, and then it was with the other two, with Malik. Devin and Malik came, and then it was
Which Malik Hawkins?
yeah.
All right.
Then it was another whatever Malik I had on my show. I had no other Malik.
No, you said he was supposed to come with Malik. He got 2 Maliks.
What now?
He had 2 at that point in time. The other one wasn't as big as he is now.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
no, So like I was saying before, Tony wanted to try to be all the.
No, I was just for the people that follows.
Oh yeah, whatever. So he didn't show up, and then we got him on the phone, and it totally slipped my mind. He only got on the phone because I was up there like, man, fuck him, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I was going in on him, and then he
Yo,
called me.
this guy.
Then he called and we were talking or whatever. But no, we apologized or whatever. So we were supposed to have a sit down. We never did though. But I'm gonna let that be, But on to today, if you guys don't recognize him, this is Gervonta Tanks, one of his trainers. And he was arrested and now held without bail for an alleged felony assault charge. And it's with a deadly weapon. In a recent interview with Essentially Sports, Coach Kenny is saying that it's false. He's being falsely accused. He said they was always together in Vegas. There wasn't even an opportunity for him to physically assault anybody. So I don't know. Y'all know how it goes. And in my opinion, we were talking a little off air, but I will say this. It's his side, the other person's side, and then there's the truth. Because somewhere with both of those stories, there will be the truth. He's being held without bail. The update that I have is that he was already sent to Vegas. But earlier, when I was watching the local news, they were saying that he was waiting to be, sent to Vegas. But I don't know. Like I said, the information I got from someone was that he was already gone. But they're saying that he's still waiting. Do you think Calvin is capable of um, assault with a deadly weapon? I mean, I know you've met these people personally, Tony. So this is why I'm even asking you. Do you think that Calvin? Okay, Coach Calvin. I'll call him Coach Calvin. Do you think he's that type of person or what?
Yeah, he got it in him. Now, did he do it? I don't think so, because he tries to uphold this image. But he got that streak in him. But I personally, and I'm gonna say this on top of what you said, I don't fuck with the nigga.
Ah,
But I think it's some more to the story. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I think it's more to the story. Yes, he has that streak in him. Did he do it? My personal opinion is I don't think he would, because he tried to uphold this image protection of his brand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that much.
okay, okay. Um, I don't know, but I'm with Kenny. Kenny said that they were always together, and um, it says it was assault with a deadly weapon from two people. So he said if that was really the case, why isn't he locked up? Because they were both together the entire time. So why is there no charges for him? It says from two people. So who is the other person that they're alleging assaulted them as well? So
Yeah, and I can co-sign that, because them two is like two peas in a pod. They is inseparable, especially when they out on them fights.
now listen, I may not mess with Calvin, but me and Kenny cool. I'm inclined to believe Kenny. I don't know. I don't know. I I hope he didn't. I don't think he would, honestly. Even though I don't fuck with the man, I don't think he would. But
I don't think so either.
unfortunately, unfortunately, in the world that we live in, you are guilty until proven innocent.
Absolutely.
I know somebody want to tell me, "Oh no, no, it's not. It's innocent until proven." No, absolutely not. That's not true.
Now it could be, and I'm just speculating, and well, it's actually a joke, but it could be um Oscar and Bernard Hopkins after the ass whipping Gervonta put on Ryan.
You just so funny.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Could be them, you know? That
Listen,
would be the two people.
I cannot. It's somebody that is trying to mess up some things because
Yeah,
somebody's saying something to you. Um, if I had my lip gloss, I'd throw this in. You really going to go put some charges on me because I said I will take my lip gloss and hit you in your eye with it, or you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if they was in Maryland and I could go to the courthouse and
get
because
the
people do
papers.
this whether y'all like it or not. Your charges and all of that is public
Public
record.
information. Yep.
So I can go to the courthouse as long as I look on Maryland case search. And
Get the
that's I
case
said
number.
Maryland. I don't care how y'all talk about how Baltimore people talk. Yes, I said Maryland.
That's how it's said.
if if I stop Tony because I'm sick. So stop. So if I get on Maryland case search and get the case number, I can go to the courthouse and get all the documents of your charges. I can get
Yep.
on there. I can read it, and no matter how many pages it is, long as I pay for it.
Yep.
You just got to pay for the printed copies.
Yep.
So if they were local, I promise I would have been
You'd have had
ecstatic.
it.
Oh yeah, definitely because it's public record. And then for me to even use it here on the show, guess what? It's public
It's
record.
legal.
So
Yep.
I wouldn't, it wouldn't be no penalties or whatever. Nobody could sue me because it's again public record.
And
Anybody
Maryland is transparent about that.
exactly. So
Other states is not so.
right. So the actual charge, I mean, what they had him on the warrant for here, it didn't list like assault and all of that other stuff. However, what it did list was fugitives from justice, and then it had Nevada. So he basically, they're saying like he's wanted there, but they got him here. So he's been in custody since December 29th, and each he was denied bail, which is now understandable because his charge is not here. They have to, what is it, extradite him, and that is what I would say. They have to extradite Coach
He
Cal.
may, yeah, he may be gone because that's today is would be the 6th day, so he may be gone already.
And listen, I told you, one person, told me that he was gone, but then I heard the news say he was awaiting extradite, to be extradited a bit. So I don't know. Because he had a bail review on the 29th, and then he had another one on the 2nd.
He had a bail review on what, January 2nd?
On the 29th, and then the 2nd.
Oh no, he's still here then.
It don't really have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the 2nd. They might, hey, come on, get them about. Come on, get your people. Now let me say this. Maybe because it's a whole different state. Because here I go skipping to the story, but it's just flat out. The man that kills the transgender, how the hell he get house arrest?
It's a different state, different rules.
It was here. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. He
Oh, it
got
was here?
for murder. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
How?
He killed that transgender. I'm thinking maybe it's whatever the circumstances was. Maybe they feel like he was defending himself. Maybe there were witnesses. I do not know. But somebody need to explain to me how this man got house arrest. So he
I
had
don't
no
understand
remorse.
that because you got people that get locked up for petty assault, like a simple assault, and get no bails.
Hmm. I don't mind speaking. My son got a no bail. And anybody looking at it would say, oh, that was self defense. Yeah, well, apparently to them it's not. But he also is a black man, and this guy is a white. So,
Oh, there you go, right there.
yeah, but he killed a white transgender.
Don't matter.
I'm just saying. White on white crime. White on white crime. And if you listen to what the news say with that he ran behind, the transgender person came behind him, and while he's already in his car driving away, he gets out, they get into something, and then he shoot the transgender. And I keep
But
saying that because I don't want to mess up and say he or she. I don't want to misgender. And that's really what they say happened. He misgendered the person.
but you said the right thing because he has the complexion for protection.
Exactly. A mess.
Truly.
A mess. Let me get into one more thing that's a little more serious before I jump to the funny one. But earlier today, there was a high school shooting, not in Baltimore. It was in Iowa, right? It was a shooting at Prairie Hall. I said Prairie Hall. Prairie Hall is here. It was Prairie High School. Prairie High School. One killed, I believe, was a sixth grader. Five others injured. Now this was their first day back after winter break. So those kids are definitely going to be traumatized. The shooter actually died from a self-inflicted wound. So after they did all of this shooting, they killed themselves. Took the easy way out.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, it's a teenager appears to have acted alone. Also, he died from a self-inflicted wound. Um, today was the beginning of the second semester for the community, and look at that guy. They also found a bomb in the school. Now that was interesting as well. Diamond K, you normally don't come on the screen unless you have something to say. Is it that you have something to say? No. Oh, he just wants us to see. So he's muted, but he's on the screen. Okay.
He says you standing on business.
You know what? I never changed that. It's still there. But I'm definitely standing on business. Okay? Period. Hi Tiffany Haddish. Is that Tiffany Haddish?
I think it is her. Yeah, because she the one with the period.
Listen.
I love that girl too.
So listen, y'all. Make sure y'all say a prayer for all those students and family members that are affected by the shooting in Iowa. Is that how you say it? I always mess that up. But yeah, we want to send out prayers to all affected. Now, I don't know what's been up and down your timeline on social media. But Sir Katt Williams.
My man.
Katt Williams has been running his mouth. He looked like a recovering alcoholic or something. And that's just an opinion. Okay, I'm not accusing this man. I'm saying allegedly. They said allegedly. Back in the day, he was, getting high. He was, I don't know. That's just what I was reading when I was doing my little research. Okay? So he goes on. I have not watched the podcast. I've just been seeing the clips. He went on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay podcast and was just airing people out. And it was almost like, you get some, you get some, you get some. You want next? I got you too. I mean, he was talking about everybody, even down to Ludacris' wife. I'm trying to figure out where his wife at or husband. Only because you don't know, because people But Ludacris' wife is beautiful. I don't know what he's talking about. He called her, I don't know, the way he described her was not positive. Now he's accusing, Cedric the Entertainer of taking a joke. Cedric the Entertainer did respond. Okay. He said that he's been doing this joke for years. He said before Kings of Comedy, he was doing it 7 years before that. Well, some Kevin Hart dick riders, fans. I said Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart. Katt Williams, dick riders / fans, dug up a clip from, oh my gosh, I forgot the damn show.
Comedy Central.
It wasn't Comedy Central. It was, I want to say it was like Hanging with Mr. Cooper or something. It was old. It wasn't, I don't know. It was an old show. And allegedly, Cedric the Entertainer took the whole joke and made it his. He came back and said something else. Listen. People do it every day, G.
Yep.
This nigga's up here tripping over this. I done heard people say Jay-Z designing women. That's what it was. It was designing women. I'm sorry, y'all. But I think Hanging with Mr. Cooper came in my head because he was saying that Mark Curry was saying the same thing years ago or whatever. But anyway, I done heard people repeat Jay-Z lyrics, Kanye lyrics. I hear people use different things that they hear in songs and put it in their songs, and now they think it's theirs. Or they own it. You know what I'm saying? I think if Katt Williams told a joke, Cedric the Entertainer told a joke, Depending on how it's delivered, I may laugh or I may not laugh. I think they are funny, but it's no comedian that I constantly laugh at. It's just none. And then him getting on here and saying, "Oh, Tony is not funny," doesn't mean Tony is not funny. It just means that he don't think Tony is funny.
Because Tony is funny.
Bullshit. So, I was having a conversation earlier with someone, and they're clear because I've said it to them. I don't think Dave Chappelle is funny.
He's not.
But some people love Dave Chappelle. Diamond K is one. Some people like the guy, and I don't think he's funny at all.
He's today's Richard Pryor. That's who he is.
Listen, I think he has that dry humor. I'm not interested in that. If I want to laugh, I want to laugh. I mean, Katt Williams was really going in. I mean, he talked about the comedians wearing dresses. He said that Ricky Smiley and R. Kelly, where the hell did that come from? Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry
Butt buddies.
couldn't act as straight men, or maybe I'm remixing it. I don't know, y'all. Bear with me. I'm a little sick. I got my tea right here. But I couldn't believe he said that, because all my life that I knew of Katt Williams, he seemed a little feminine to me. I mean, I don't know.
But that's not the first time he went at Tyler Perry about not being straight or wearing a dress to act. And I kind of stand on the same room that you're on, that you keep saying it's about this man, but you ain't had no stand-up manly acting gigs either. So how can you talk about him? Huh?
Unless he's saying Money Mike was, but that fake.
That was still questionable.
He was kind of feminine in that.
Yeah. But he has consistently went after women comedians and Tyler Perry type actors and writers consistently.
And he keeps talking about the people that dressed up, right? So Ricky Smiley ended up responding. I do like his response.
Ricky Smiley, educated.
Listen, I think that's why he responded the way that he did, because he could have responded another way. But he is a member of a fraternity. He is highly respected. And as he said, people are commenting, "Oh, he's not funny, this, that, and the other." He said he sell out shows all the time. He's still selling out shows, he said. And y'all tuning into his radio show.
And I think it's like the #1 radio show in the country.
Listen. But people, "Oh, he's not funny." Like I said, I don't laugh at everything that Ricky Smiley does. Some things are funny. I love when I used to, tune in all the time when Bernice Jenkins come on. I thought that was funny. So he had Bernice Jenkins. That's who he played. And what was that, First Sunday?
Yeah.
So he was talking, Katt Williams was talking about that. So what? What is the problem? Listen, when Eddie Murphy did it, he was everybody sitting around the table and the Nutty Professor. Guess what he don't have to do? He getting paid for this person, that person, that person, that person. You see what I'm going with, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Tyler Perry. I don't know what he mean when he say Tyler Perry didn't play a manly part.
You don't have to.
He definitely did, though. I've watched, I don't think it's a Tyler Perry. Most people were saying Alex Cross. But I haven't seen, I've seen all of Tyler Perry productions. Why Did I Get Married? Madea did come out a little bit, but Madea didn't come out. It was him. So he came out in Madea, I'm going to say. So, like, certain things he said, it reminded you of Medea. I think in the Why Did I Get Married Too, not the first one. It was
But
the
didn't
second.
he have a real life drama without Medea in it that he acted in?
Oh, it's a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's a couple of them. I can't even think of the Good
I'm trying to
Deeds.
think of the one
Good
that
Deeds is one of them
that's
because
it. Good Deeds. That's the one I was thinking about.
right, but
Yeah.
he started messing with the
He
lady.
acted his ass off.
I don't
And that
know.
was manly.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know.
I, I
Listen,
think that was probably his best acting ever.
I think people need to take into account that not only because Katt Williams is a comedian, but he's also an actor.
He's a politician as well.
He's a clown, but he's an actor. So that whole theatrical thing that he did, it's funny. It is what it is. But doing all that extra stuff, I don't know how they want people to respond. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Kevin Hart said, you need to get all that anger about you or something like that. In the meantime, watch my trailer for my new movie, Live, coming out on Netflix in 8 days or something like that.
And listen, he went on that club Shay and did all of that. I guarantee you he got something new coming out. And that's what's going to get the traction
I
rolling so that
mean,
he can get the
maybe
wheels
he did
moving.
not. Maybe he did not. Because I wasn't talking about Kevin Hart. I mean, why I keep saying everybody's name like this? Listen, I wasn't discussing Katt Williams before yesterday. Because that's when I saw the stuff. So I'm going to say before yesterday. Before he did this podcast, y'all wasn't discussing him either.
No, that's what I'm
So
saying. He did that
he
because
did
he
his
might.
job. So eventually, whatever
Yeah,
it is he wants to work on or plans to work on or is working on,
it got traction.
yeah, it, it,
Yeah,
it, it should work for him.
yeah, it
It
got
should.
traction.
I don't listen. Listen. He said something that I hope and pray he has receipts for because he said that Diddy wanted his virgin hole. Um,
Yo,
if
why is everybody on Diddy right now?
listen, all I know is if it didn't happen and Katt Williams got to come back out and be like, man, Diddy suing me, because you can't joke about some of that stuff. I believe was hee hee ha ha. Some other people feel that way as well. It was a kiki, cool, but when you saying things and you want everybody to believe that you're saying the truth, when you talk about Diddy in that manner, you better lawyer the fuck up or have your proof. Because I would sue you. He got to give out money to everybody else. I would sue you for whatever little bit of penny you think you got.
Well, it's some truth to some of this stuff somewhere because his old bodyguard Gene, he didn't sue him. He sent him a cease and this, well, like a shut up paper.
Who we talking about? Katt Williams?
No, Diddy.
Exactly. So we talking about what Katt Williams said about Diddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
That's not
that
what you're saying. That's not what you're saying. You're talking about the bodyguard that
you
got something to do with Diddy. And I'm talking about
you
Diddy.
miss what I said.
I didn't.
I said that I said if it's some truth to it, he's gonna send him the paper like he sent to the bodyguard telling him to cease and desist or whatever it's called, like to shut up.
That ain't gonna matter to him. Because apparently he didn't sign the NDA. He didn't sign the NDA or he wouldn't have released none of that. These people who signed, just like Cassie signed that NDA, they waited till all that stuff was up in order to speak on it. That man didn't sign no NDA. He probably was hot. Listen, I ain't gonna go there because he ain't gonna hit me with nothing. But because I don't have nothing to give him. But for him to say, he said he had receipts. So show your receipts. I'm there like with Blueface and Krishan. He keeps saying he got a DNA test. Baby ain't his. Show the receipt. I want to see the DNA test. So with him, I want to... Wait, man, hold on. Tony, you got to take over for a second.
I don't know nothing about Krishan getting the DNA test because that's news to me. Because as soon as I hang up, I'm reading up on that because I didn't know that they got the DNA test. But Katt Williams, back to this Katt Williams thing. This guy, he's off the hook. I ain't even gonna lie. And I would like to know what made him go on there and just spill the beans because the whole interview he just trashed everybody. And again, I didn't see it. I seen the little clips here and there, and it's running on the internet right now. And he's just on fire. But someone else did that a couple years ago. Oh, damn, what is his name? What's the one that was beefing with Jess Hilarious?
Which one? Which one was beefing with Jess Hilarious?
Damn, what is his name? The comedian. Damn.
I want to say Corey Holcomb.
That's it, Corey Holcomb. He did the same thing. He did the same exact thing that Katt Williams did. Went out there and made all these interviews and got traction, and then he went on his little tour. And he used Jess Hilarious' name to really get moving because she was hot in the streets at that time.
You know what? Right. You know what else? Let me talk about these, since we're talking about comedians and getting it moving. That whole thing with Jess Hilarious and what's your boy Country Wayne?
Oh my God.
I think that was another situation just to get him moving. Because she was already moving.
Yeah, she was hot.
I didn't know who he was until her. I had no idea who Country Wayne was until he got in a relationship with Jess.
He got the motion now, and she's slowed down, and he got the motion now.
Where she slow down at?
I mean, she's still popping, but she not like
once she finished all her stuff that's like already lined up, she the new official host to the Breakfast Club. Where her motion slow down at?
No, I'm
doing shows. Nothing slowed down. She even got a role in a movie.
No, I'm not. She like how hot she was back then when she got Country Rain moving.
She's hotter now.
I don't know. You don't hear much about her now, even though she's still doing her thing. She's just not.
Is Diamond K in the building somewhere? God damn it! Listen. Hello. Let me tell you how I know she hot. That same motherfucker that was over there talking about everybody. See, because I didn't watch it, but I see clips. Katt Williams named Jess Hilarious along with some other young comedians that he liked, that he think is funny. So he named Jess Hilarious in that little circle he named.
Yeah, all the young comedians, he gave big ups to them. The ones that know how to use social media.
You know what?
The older ones, he was, you know.
Yeah, he gave her props, 85 South, which is basically DC Young Fly and the rest of them.
Yeah.
He gave all them props.
Yo, they definitely
Country Wayne too.
They Country Wayne and 85 South, they really is running with the internet promotion thing. Like their wheels is moving because of that. Like he throwing
So wait, Diamond K, did you realize that Jess slowed down?
Jess Hilarious?
Yeah, did you see a slowdown from Jess? Because Jess got the co-parenting show with the baby father. She got, of course, Jess with the mess always gonna be a hit. But I don't see anything slowing with Jess. I saw Jess pick up motion.
Yeah, definitely. She's doing more stand up. Obviously, what she doing on the Breakfast Club? Yeah, she's doing a thing.
Okay, because Tony said she slowed down. You know, I was just trying to see where she slowed down at. And she's here for 3. She's in Baltimore. She's home.
Yeah. Yeah, sure is. Yeah, but she been on the road. She been on the road for a minute. Yeah, no, I like her. So what did y'all?
She just
I
like
didn't
to
hear.
see.
I didn't hear. Did y'all talk about Steve Harvey and the things that Katt Williams said about Steve Harvey?
So here's the thing. Even with, I mean, you would have to bring that to us because neither one of us has had an opportunity to watch the full 2 hours
Okay,
and watch it.
got you. Yeah, so
Because
I
y'all don't
watched
even
it
know
twice.
the
I watched the full interview twice, and
You have that
Why
remote?
twice?
while I watched it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because the first time I watched it, I fell asleep halfway through, and I had to start it over.
So you didn't watch it twice. You watched it 1.5. Okay.
Yeah, and I fell asleep because it's over 2 hours long, and then and then so I was watching on YouTube. You know how sometimes you gotta wait a certain amount of time before you can hit the skip button. I ended up
hmm
falling asleep on one of them long commercials, and then
And I know how you fell asleep too. His face is probably on the keyboard. Like, I'm sorry.
But it's interesting because I think that this whole thing started because Katt Williams is trying to rebut some things that Ricky Smiley said on his appearance on Shannon Sharpe show. I think that's where all this stems from.
But he rebutted anybody that had something to say.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and then so he just got on there, and then you got drinks, and then it just starts going crazy.
So, question, because I'm trying to think back to the Ricky Smiley interview. Was that the one where he said that the other comedians didn't look out for people in the industry? Was that thing, or
No, he was talking about the role of what was that?
Yeah, he
Money
was
Party.
talking about this is the thing. Okay, Friday, and this is Friday after next, or is this which one is this the third one or this is the third one? This is the third one when they had the rent party with Day Day, right?
yeah?
Okay, right. Okay, and that one was cool, but I was like, they was talking about this Friday like it was good, like the first Friday. It was
Right.
cool, but it wasn't like the first Friday. Like it was just okay. And he's talking about First Sunday. Okay, I remember First Sunday, but that ain't no classic. I watched it one time. I ain't repeat watched that. So so there's some personal animus there. I have heard Katt Williams talk about this joke with Cedric the Entertainer, numerous times, and I think that he thinks that people are going to rebel, like, "Oh my God, stole a joke." A lot of comedians have been accused of stealing jokes. And stealing a joke, what is stealing a joke? Like, you can have something happen. Like, if I can tell a story, if I do stand up and I tell a story about I thought that a kid was mine that wasn't mine, right? And then so if another person tells that same story, did they steal my joke? No. I mean, I don't own that circumstance. You know what I mean? So it's just like if somebody else tells a story that's similar to mine, they didn't necessarily steal my joke, quote unquote. You can't copyright a quote unquote joke.
But the two jokes was used in two totally different contents.
Yes, and so and I heard what you said about as far as we talked about songwriters before, rappers reciting parts of lines. Rappers, I mean, hip hop is built off of sampling, which is using somebody else's song, a portion of somebody else's song. So ain't nobody going to trip off of that. People remake movies all the time, like. They was wearing bell bottoms back in the day, then the bell bottoms came back, or polka dots. I mean, people recycle things all the time. So that's not going to kill Cedric the Entertainer. Clearly he just doesn't like him. But I think that at the end of the day, this is going to sound crazy though. I still think at the end of the day, this is all good. And let me tell you why. Because to your point, this has people talking about these comedians. Some people are going to be going back looking at some of these movies that maybe they never saw because they're so young, or people forgot about them or never watched them. Whenever Katt Williams releases another special or hits the road, people are going to go and try to see him. People are going to want to try to see what other comedians say about what he said, all that kind of stuff. This is going to bring more eyeballs on Black comedy specifically, and I do think that that's a good thing. It wasn't his intention, but I think that's a good thing at the end of the day.
Hey, it also gave Kevin Hart a opportunity to promote his movie yet again.
Yeah, that is the one on Netflix. The one on Netflix coming on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that trailer look good.
Yo,
Okay, so
he got all the motion right now. Out of all the comedians, he
couple of
got
questions.
all the motion.
Yes.
Do y'all think that, I mean, because there was a lot. I haven't heard, I will say this. I have a different level of respect for Katt Williams. I thought that this was actually a good move. But let me say this. There was a lot of talk during the interview about his acting, his writing. Do y'all consider Katt Williams to be a good actor?
If it got a little sugar in it.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you think that he is a very solid stand-up comedian?
Listen, as I said, I don't laugh at everything that he had to say. I've seen his stand-ups. I got 13 Netflix specials.
He ain't say it like that.
Well, how did he say it?
I hear you say it like you just said.
At the end of the day, I did not watch all 13. I did not just like uncontrollably laugh at all of them. He had some good jokes.
Yeah.
So I won't take that from him. I have laughed at him. He did, the roles that he did play. I enjoyed them, especially in First Sunday. I enjoyed that because the choir was still singing when they told him, and he was still just directing them. You know what I'm saying? He was funny. He was. However, when he tried to discredit other people, it makes people either not like you or you leave a bad taste in people's mouths. And he definitely left a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, I don't think if he was coming to Baltimore today or tomorrow that I would purchase a ticket and go.
Would you have purchased one before?
I would have went if you bought the ticket.
So no. All right. Well, all right. So tell me this, okay?
Before you jump on, I wanted to answer your thing because my thing went out.
All right.
But I don't think he's that good of an actor. I think he does enough to get past. And I don't think I think he's a good comedian. He's not one of the top echelons because a lot of his jokes is like jokes are built on truth and things, but a lot of his jokes is more political and angry than funny. So you laugh at him because they angry funny and not naturally funny, if that makes sense to you.
So you think that his jokes,
a bitter little man.
You think his jokes are mean-spirited?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's not good. You know what I mean? Technically, like if your jokes are mean-spirited.
Yeah.
So you think that he relies more on insults than actual comedy?
Yeah, he has a lot more insults and a lot more personal in his stand-up than actual comedy.
Yeah.
So when you laugh at it, he masks a lot of it with some funny. The way he said it's funny, but the joke itself is not funny.
Mm-hmm. So to Monica's point, does all of this make you dislike him, or does it make you dislike some of the comedians that he was calling out?
I don't dislike him or the comedians he was calling out because overall, I think it's all an act. Because I think at the end of the day, and it may be true, may not be true, but at the end of the day, just like the Trumps and the Clintons, they sitting at the table eating and drinking together. I feel like that some of them at the end of the day are doing the same thing.
Well, I think that's kind of, and if you look at the interview, that's kind of what he was saying. He's saying it is a cabal. It's like a group of people. They let in the people that they want as gatekeepers, and he looked at himself as not being on in the in crowd. And he's kind of blackballed and on the outskirts of the mainstream comics because he don't want to play what he said on a couple of times, the Illuminati game, basically. And he was calling out like Ludacris. He's insulted Ludacris wife, and and some others, and there was a lot of insinuations made, and he basically threatened people, the comedians, and saying that I got receipts, like I got stuff, I know things that I ain't supposed to know, so if y'all want to play that, I can put some more stuff out there. It's kind of what he was saying.
But you know what that's reminiscent of? When Dave Chappelle went on his thing.
You talked about Dave Chappelle a lot too, but he didn't talk about Dave Chappelle negatively. He likes Dave Chappelle,
because him and Dave Chappelle is on the same, I guess you call it Rage Against the Machine. They on that same plateau. Because remember when Dave Chappelle was at the height of his thing and he was going off, and all of a sudden he disappeared. They tried to say he was in Africa with mental stuff going on when that wasn't the case.
But that's kind of some of the stuff that Katt Williams is talking about, whereas though the industry has ways of trying to, give and take away. He was talking about Jonathan Majors too, and how you can be cool, and then if you run afoul, they'll say, "Oh, we could take, we take you out." Basically,
I was slightly distracted because I noticed that it says that Shannon Sharpe had responded to everything about the interview, about his interview, and as he said, he was he's friends with everybody. He don't really know Michael. With his let me not go there. But he said he don't really know Michael and
Michael Blackson.
Yes. Well, I don't want to keep saying everybody's first and last name. That's how I keep messing everybody up.
He another one that got motion right now.
Hold on. So he was saying that he didn't want to seem like he was defending anybody, so he stayed neutral. He said he would let
he seemed neutral.
Say what they right. So he said he wanted to stay neutral, and he wanted the fans, the people watching the show, to speak on it, as opposed to him. Now, also, Tiffany Haddish had commented, and Lil Mo with her pill popping, opioid addicted behind.
Damn, that's what we doing. We talking about my girl Mo like this.
Listen, I love Lil Mo. But when people get on social media and say to other people on social media, sit this one out. Girl, you should sit every last one of them out. Go make an album or something. That's what you do. You are sitting on Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk. Every time they post, she comment. Show me a post where Mo hasn't commented. She's on there now telling Tiffany Haddish you should sit this one out. Why? I couldn't help myself but to respond and say, why did she have to sit this one out? Everybody else is speaking on, it's weird to me.
It sounds to me like this was what's it called? He strategized. That's not the word I want to use.
That's exactly what Michael said. He said
because everybody who he went after is hot right now. Michael Blackson got his own BET show. Tiffany Haddish making moves, big moves. Jess Hilarious making big moves. Kevin Hart making big moves. Like Kevin Hart.
They didn't say nothing really about Jess Hilarious. Because what happened was they asked him about what new young comedians he thought was funny. And them. So I mean, I guess if Katt Williams co-sign all these, co-sign them, all the dick riders might go follow. If they don't follow him already, they'll go follow the comedians he said he thought was funny. So he may help as well. Help them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the people he named, we already feel like they funny. So people are already following them. I'm just saying.
Hey, I would like to know what was his angle. It's just interesting to know now.
It was to get him back out there, get people to talking again. Nobody talking about him. Listen.
No, we agree with that, but I'm saying did Shannon Sharpe call him or did he call Shannon Sharpe?
Yeah, well,
Katt Williams probably called Shannon Sharpe. Because like you said, it wasn't, he didn't really have nothing going on at the moment, was nothing to really talk about. But it's like, just a homie, reach out when it comes to sit down. Of course I want to talk to him.
He said, let me go flat on my hair and come on the show and have a talk. I'm sorry.
And that's kind of like when he went down there in Atlanta and went to that radio station and that lady husband came looking for him.
Well, they talked with Wanda Smith. They talked about that too. Yeah, they pretty much. One thing I say about Shannon Sharpe, since he left with Skip, he has stepped his game up. You know, he got the other show with I think it's called the Nightcat with Ocho Cinco.
Oh yeah.
And that's good. He's doing this thing with Stephen A. Smith. So he stepped his game up. Definitely.
Was about to catch a right. Listen.
Oh yeah, cause Shannon Sharpe doing this thing.
Side note, y'all know the Ravens signed Dalvin Cook. I'm sorry.
Saw that. Good move. Saw that.
That was a great move.
Listen,
we good. We good.
I don't agree with them sitting Lamar.
Absolutely, they need to sit Lamar. Why you say that?
No.
That means he's gonna have 2 weeks off.
Listen,
okay, let me explain something to y'all. He can get his.
They can shoot. They can shoot in the listen. They can go.
He can get his reps in. He can get his reps in practice. It is going to be raining. It's going to be raining and snowing. It's going to be raining and snowing on Saturday. He does not need to risk getting hurt. It's going to be raining and snowing on that field.
Yep.
Why would he need to be playing on that field
on
Saturday?
Gonna be snowing. It's going to be raining. It ain't going to be snowing.
Even if it's raining.
Snow first, and then it's supposed to turn to rain.
Y'all believe that? I'm the weatherman. I'm the weatherman when it comes to this snow shit. It ain't gonna snow. The ground's still too warm.
Okay. Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Right. You making an educated. No, you ain't even making an educated guess. You guessing off your years of working. Yeah, but you're not a meteorologist, so we're not accepting what you're saying.
You don't have to. I've been around the field a long time. I'm accepting it because I know.
And I'm not. So we're not accepting it. We need Lamar. Of course, we don't want him to sit and relax. And I was saying that like, oh no, we got to beat the Steelers. We got to beat them like we did the Dolphins. And then I said, oh no, I don't need him to slip, pull a hamstring, sprain the ankle. I don't need him. No, sit down. Sit down. That's all I said.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I guess it's my years of playing football, but I'm just not a fan of it.
When did you play football, Tony?
I played football for a long time.
That is not what I said. I asked you when.
From 99 till 2017.
Oh, boy, please. Not no damn 2017.
I played up to 2017. Absolutely.
I knew you in 2017.
Ain't my brother still playing football?
Your brother is the whole different breed.
We was on the same team up to 2017. Get him on and ask him.
He definitely crazy. He's definitely crazy. Nope. Because I remember going to their games. And the only reason I even started going to the football games is because Devin was like, cuz you should come out to the game. And then like Devin, they was playing, what is that?
They playing A7, AFL7. We had our own league. We had the Car Club Football League. Yeah.
So anyway, I came out to those games and my daughter's boyfriend at that time was playing too. So
no, I never played the A7 FL or whatever it's called.
Or whatever. And I was going out to that, but they was listen.
Yeah, we played semi-pro before they went to the A7.
What I'm saying is I was going to those games. So if you had played, why wouldn't I have came to them games? That means that when I was doing my other radio show, you telling me you was playing football.
I was playing football then. Absolutely. You think I'm lying? Call Devin, call Terrell, call whoever. They tell you.
No, you phone a friend. I'm not phoning a friend.
I ain't got a phone a friend. I was playing there.
I'm not phoning a friend. I don't believe the shit. So I'm gonna have to bring some people on here. I'm getting everybody up on here. I'm gonna even get Sheree up on here.
Get him.
I'm gonna get Stephon up on here.
He was playing with me.
I'm getting nah. Y'all was coaching that shutdown at one point. So when was you playing football?
We were still playing then.
Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all. So next week, right? The next live episode, We fact checking Tony.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We are. We're gonna fact check that ass.
Fact check them. They're
I
gonna
mean,
tell you Tony was that man on the football field.
I'm getting Sterling up on it. Everybody.
Get them all.
I'm getting them all. Listen, y'all. I'm calling all family members. Run it up. I need to know what this motherfucker's doing. But listen, y'all. It was so nice talking to you. It was so nice of you guys to tune in and listen to us. Before I do the closeout, is there anything you want to speak on, whether it's those topics or real quick, how you and you know who doing?
Jess.
Oh, you want to say our name? I ain't know you was allowed to.
We great right now. We in a way better place. We one day at a time. We great right now.
We all great.
Yeah, we relearning. We had to have that conversation. Once we had that conversation and we understood where each other was at mentally, emotionally, the transition from there has been good because we're more communicative and open and honest with each other now.
Okay.
So it's a slow walk, but we moving. We in a good place.
Y'all good friends right now.
Yeah, we good friends.
That's all, just friends.
No benefits.
Okay.
No, yeah, we good friends.
I have to call them.
No, we made that clear that we wanted to establish the original us.
Establish.
That's what I said. Established. I said established.
Tony, go ahead. Diamond Kate listening.
So I said we wanted to establish the original us, the nucleus of who we were before, and then go from there.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck with that. Praise God.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions, topics, suggestions, whatever, shoot them over to the Squat Radio Show at gmail.com, or you can just hit me up on our social media platform, SWAT Radio. We on all platforms at SWAT Radio. You can also follow me at Monica WLS and the number 2 on Instagram and TikTok. I also gave out my Facebook earlier. That would be Monica Still Standing. So, yeah. Let's go, Tony.
Tony Berger on all social media platforms except Instagram, where you can find me as One Driving Mofo.
Yep, that's him. That's the package stealer. Sorry, y'all.
Someone stole your package too?
Listen, it encouraged me to get the Ring camera. I was dragging my feet on getting it.
Man, now I upgraded my camera system.
Notifications.
I upgraded my camera system from 8 to 16. I was pissed he stole my phone.
Oh, wow. How?
He had a tip because he came down the street, backed in my driveway, and walked around my house and got it off the side of the house. He knew exactly where to go. He didn't look nothing. And listen, when he came to do it, he came and he had his orange vest on with the DoorDash bag. He came walking up with his phone like he was making a DoorDash delivery and grabbed it, put it in this orange bag, and shot back to his car.
It was red. Your camera made it orange. The DoorDash bag is red.
Oh, well, that's what it was then, yeah. But the dummy's stupid because he backed in my driveway.
So now I got your tag.
Right there, got the tag.
Wow.
He walked across the front of my property where there's 3 cameras and then come up the step where there's 2 more cameras. So I got it all. I called the police, sent them all the video footage. They after him. I'm going to court. I ain't dropping shit but the dime. I'm prosecuting to the fullest extent of the law. I'm telling you. And when I go in there, I'm going to have my victim impact.
Nothing but the dime.
Nothing but the dime. And I'm going to have my victim impact statement written up and all that. Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I was just like, and then like the girl who be going next door, because she sure don't live over there. She smoked those Black and Miles, and then she throw the ending of it, the little tip part.
The tips, the
Always,
plastics.
she always pluck it over, so it must have been something left on it. My snowman wasn't blowing up like it's supposed to, so she must have plucked it over there when it had a little fire still on it, and it don't blow up. So when she did it, I went right through the camera. I said, "Bitch, if you don't go the fuck over there and get that," yes, I talked right through the camera. Get that shit up. She was like, "You don't have to talk to me like that." Yes, I do. Why the fuck is you doing that in my yard? You standing in the yard. What are you doing? You don't have to throw that next door. She went around there and got it. But
Where was the dog at?
huh?
The dog wasn't outside?
Why am I leaving Rocky outside? Nobody was home.
Oh. I thought you
Oh, I
said
was
you
at
looked
work.
at it through the camera. My bad.
Yeah, I looked at it through the camera and said something. But I sent the footage to the rental company because what is wrong with you? That was my complaint the whole time. Like even during the summer, if I'm out there to cut the grass or whatever, and let me get some gloves. Put these gloves on. Pick them up, throw them right back over there, put them on your step. Cause stop putting that stuff in my yard. You don't have to do that. They need to get her like a little standing ashtray or something. Otherwise, don't smoke.
I hate that shit though. That's just so. We live here. Like, stop being ghetto.
Right. Some people, it don't matter. You can't take them out the ghetto. Because once you take them out, they still ghetto. So,
I know my next door neighbor. He put the shopping bags of trash out for the trash man to collect, and they don't take them.
So why you just can't get a trash bag?
Exactly. Every Wednesday, I go outside. And it's like 30 trash little shopping bags out there of trash. They won't take
My
them.
daughters, I said maybe they coming to get the trash and they like a day behind since it was a holiday Monday.
Yeah, everybody got switched today.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like our trash is still out there. Like we put our trash out on Wednesdays, and I told them like maybe it's on Thursday that they gonna pick it up. I mean,
Yeah,
well, Friday morning they gonna pick it up
yeah, Friday morning.
because everybody around here put our trash out last night. We should have put it out tonight because they got to be a day behind. We came home, it was still out there.
Yeah, for the last 2 weeks of the new year, they moved everybody up a day so that they could get their Christmas and New Year's days in.
Yeah, well,
So next week it should be back to its regular.
My daughter be like, you probably look at every notification. I do. Because I never know what it is. That's why I could call my daughter and be like, oh, get my package from outside before them people take it. It's been a lot of in and out next door lately. I don't know them people. Then the people who actually like rent the place, when I see them, I tell the guy, I say, look, she back to throwing them things over here, and it's not okay. Then they got going there, fussing at her, yelling at her. She leave out, slam the door. I don't care what y'all do, but it need to stop. Now my granddaughter is old enough to not bend down and be like, oh, what's this? She's not gonna pick that up when she out there playing, but don't throw it in my yard.
Right.
Like I don't think my Rottweiler would pick it up and eat it, but I think that Yorkie don't have a clue. I think her little behind would. For real. But anyway, y'all, we out of here. This is a conversation we can have off of here. I had to take that call. It looks like I'm gonna be working, so I gotta make some phone calls. Again,
Tonight?
yeah, no. Well, they wanted me to come in tonight, but I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna do tomorrow and Saturday though. I know, right? You looking?
I worked till 6 o'clock this morning. 3 yesterday to 6 this morning, and then I'm doing 24 hours on Saturday.
That's only because of the snow stuff. They're gonna let y'all go early.
I'm still getting my 24.
Ah!
I'm still getting my 24.
Oh, it's crazy. But yeah, so also for the ladies that are watching, we have started a social, not we as in me and Tony, me as in me and my cousin Shannon. She's been on the show before. We have started a social club called Bossy Ladies, and We are having an information session on Saturday. If you are interested, DM. Yeah, don't email Swap Radio, but DM me, Monica WLS and the number 2 on Instagram, and I can add you to that session so that you can hear what we about, what we want to do, blah blah blah, what dues may be, the registration fee, all that good stuff. If you would like to be a part of a positive, good vibe, sister, that's just it. If you want to be a part, or at least hear what's going on, and then you can decide whether you want to be a part. Just let me know, and we can connect there. So again, that's my Instagram though. Women, Monica WLS and the number 2. With that being said, I'm gonna close out without getting into anything about me. I asked Tony, but we ain't gonna discuss me. So Tony is waiting so bad, but I'm gonna tell y'all to remember to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.